What's going on, guys and gals, humans and demons? Welcome to some more tabletop action brought to you by theworkprint.com. Once again, the fine folks over at Universus were able to supply us with some product for their newest set, this time in the form of their Dark Tournament Yu Hakusho set. Give me 1 second. I will edit this part out when I edit. And now we are good. Ta-da! All right, so before we get to this unboxing, once again, thank you to Universus, but there are some things that they wanted me to make sure that you guys knew about this set. First off, something they're doing with this set is that the previous sets I had unboxed in the past, you notice that there were structure decks as well as some additional products outside of just the booster set. This set is just the booster boxes. So it's just packs across the board. There's 160 brand new cards highlighting the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho. And then the other thing about this set is that it is actually exclusive to local game stores. So it will not appear in big box retail. They're trying to support your mom and pop shops. So make sure to go out to your local game stores. The official release is February 23rd, which is this Friday at the time of this recording. And yeah, just a little bit of details on some of the cards in here. There are 35 what they call time shifted reprints. So I talked about this in the past, but Universes is a card game where you're able to take these IPs, these different IPs, and cards from these different IPs, mash them together, and make a deck with it and play. Right. In the past, we've had My Hero Academia. We've also had Trigun Stampede, Cowboy Bebop, and now we have Yu Yu. And so in the universe has been around for a very long time, and this is the second Yu Yu Hakusho set that they've actually released. And so one of the things they've done is there are time shifted reprints in this box. They're returning cards from the previous Yu Yu Hakusho set, and those time shifted cards are legal in our current standard format. Now there's also 4 retro reprints. Now standard is the main uh, standard is the main type. What do you call that below?
Standard, like the wild?
Standard, no, standard versus like draft versus what's the word? Oh,
Hmm.
format. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hmm.
Standard is the main format that we play, where it's the current year and the past 2 calendar years cards, and any cards that were released are legal for play. There is also a retro format where you can play any cards that have ever released in Universe's line. And so included in the set are 4 retro reprints. Now, um, they are not legal for they are not legal for standard play, but they are legal for retro. There are also 6 secret rares, just like we've had in previous sets. And then once again, we do have the return of chrome rares. And so chrome rares are what we are searching for.
Now,
Um,
Rob, the question
yes,
is with these
mhm,
Chrome rares, are they serialized as well?
they are serialized. Yes, there are only 100 of each in the
Ooh.
world, and so it'd be nice if we got that Urameshi. The other thing about the launch of the of Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament is that Universes is also running their own Dark Tournament. Instead of doing a pre-release event like they've done in the past, they are instead doing these special release events at local game stores where they are sealed tournaments, and the winner of the local Dark tournaments will get invited to the Wish tournament. I know, Bilal, you haven't watched the anime, so all of this sounds like nonsense to you, but they are the different arcs in the anime. And so what the Wish tournament is, it's an online tournament for all the winners of these release events. And then the winner of that will get to choose from one of the following wishes. Wish one is one of every UVS Games product release in 2024. So that includes the Cowboy Bebop and Trigun Stampede that have already released. That also includes the Critical Role sets, decks that are coming out. That includes the Attack on Titan booster sets that are coming out, the Godzilla, the My Hero Academia, everything releasing in 2024. Wish 2 is you get to work with the team and create your own Universes card. And then Wish 3 is a Gen Con 2024 Universes VIP experience. And you can head over to uvsgames.com and find out more information on that.
I would totally take Wish too.
create your own card.
Hell yeah.
See, I've thought about that, and that's probably the right answer, right? I mean, it's also for us. It's one of those things where like we go to Gen Con anyway. We are also fortunate enough to get press badges. So like some of the VIP experience stuff we are already getting taken care of
Mm-hmm.
as pseudo VIP, faux VIP. Um, I mean, as somebody who loves this game and plays this game and loves the product, I am tempted to go with Wish number one, save myself a little bit of pocket change. But you're right. There's something about being able to create your own card that it's just special, right?
Listen, you call it Tito's Burritos, and it heals 10 health.
All right, never mind. I don't want to make a card anymore. You've totally turned me off to it. All right, let's get into the unboxing. Get right into this bad boy.
So as you're opening that, some fun facts about Yu Yu Hakusho. It originally ran from 1990 to 1994 and had about 112 episodes. Not
It is
bad.
Listen, I watched this recently because it was coming to the game and I was able to blitz through it. It's like a super super easy watch. It is
Oh,
very much a it's funny that the set they released is Dark Tournament because every single one of the arcs in that anime is basically a tournament.
that's the
It's like
best kind of anime, if you
like
ask me.
even when it's not structured as a tournament,
Yeah.
it's still like the heroes are fighting the villains like one at a time and slowly going up to somebody stronger, right? But like basically back to back to back. There's even one arc where they're going up a tower and it's just like each floor is just another round of a tournament. That's really what it is. So yeah, no, I think I enjoyed it quite a bit. And like I said, super, super easy to get through. All right. So
So
this is what we're gonna do.
we're looking at 24 packs.
We're looking at 24 packs. Yes, sir.
That's a nice box. That's a box I would keep.
Um, let me see which art. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. All right, let's go. All right. So one of the things I always do is I always take the packs and kind of mix them together. Uh, Even though there's never any rhyme or reason to these boxes, as far as I can tell, I still feel like just randomizing it a little bit is better. Okay, let's get right into it. We're gonna go with the pool tab, and we're gonna try to get through these as quick as possible, and then we'll talk about some of the hits and some of the art afterwards. Okay, we have Master of 1,000 Faces, 45% power, Cruel Intent, Display of Power, OGG Plant Grasp, Resting Up, Childlike Appearance, Aura Slam, Beautiful Suzuki, Rokuyukai Huddle.
Liking
Uh,
the hot foil.
it's interesting that the rare is just here in the middle of the pack, followed by Common, Human Hunter, and then our first character, Younger Togura. So he's like the big bad of this arc.
That's a. I don't think he worked out correctly.
So you know nothing about Yu Yu Hakusho. So you don't
Oh,
even know
I know
what do you know? Okay.
from the one sentence I read on Wikipedia. He died in a car accident.
Yes, he died jumping, and this is in the very first episode. He died jumping in front of a car to save a little kid.
and
Um, Go ahead.
and then people have very interesting hairdos. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I know.
So the problem is after he dies, they didn't have any space for him in the spirit world because they weren't expecting him to die because nobody thought he would do something selfless like that. And also, nobody was supposed to die because the car was going to swerve out of the way and not hit the kid. And so, what they do is they end up telling him that he can go back to his life, but he now has to work as a spirit detective, um, basically keeping order between Earth and the demon realm. All right, we got Tornado Charge, Battle Aura, Steel Muscle Explosion, Spirit Breaker, Acrobatic Style, unmatched quickness, Team Dr. Ichigaki, Yusuke Spirit Wave, Set the Record Straight, Immortal Shapeshifter,
Ooh,
Ore Strike, and Toya.
seems like
All right.
leaders in the back.
Yeah, they've been doing that. There's a guaranteed character in every pack, um, which is why they're 11 card packs now. And yes, and character or leader, depending on what game you play, is in the back. I do find. Am I missing something on the rares and then sorry, the rares and then the no, they're not the reprints. Hmm,
Did
interesting.
somebody not read the press release?
Oh, I spoiled. I got this fanned out a little bit, but we got a hit of some sort. Okay, Stumbling Warrior, Splatter Drop, Unsettling Aura, Demon Plants, Quick Recovery, Bamboo Training Slash, Keiko Support, Acrobatic Leap Kick, Borrowed Energy, Psychic Spirit Glass, Yusuke, and then our
Ooh.
alternate art, Dimension Sword. So there are alternate arts of some of the ultra rare cards, and here is one of them. I mean, I think alternate arts are the things I'm most excited for, just because even though these are like definitely up-res screenshots,
Yeah.
of the anime, they're still for the most part just screenshots. But when their art team gets to actually like flex their muscle and do some of these alt arts, like it almost looks like it's from a different game, right?
And they're new, like the new design of the cards that started what with the last My Hero set.
Two sets prior, I
Yeah, it
believe.
says prior.
Yeah,
I mean, it's translating well.
yeah. All right, we're gonna keep that off to the side. Banshee Streak Slash, Settling Old Debts, Adaptable Anatomy, Spirit Uppercut, Arrogant Fighter, No Restraint, Malefic Grenade, Childlike Appearance, Aura Slam, Aerial Recon, Kurama, Yoko Unleashed, and then Double Spirit Blast. All right, try to get through these as fast. Unless we hit the Chrome. If we hit the Chrome, then guess what? Stream's over. Don't
You
care about the rest.
oh you put it in a sleeve
I
and
gotta go
then
put it in a
in
sleeve.
in
Yeah.
a case and then you
Yep.
dance.
Kind-hearted. Fearsome Transformations. Tornado Charge. Glimpses of the Past. Ice Sword Slash. Beneath the Armor. Genkai Spirit Shotgun. Finger Daggers. Body Memorization. Mop Strike. Karasu. Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Whoa, that's a cool card. What's the rarity on that one?
This is an ultra rare.
That looks like a ultra rare.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, right? The change to the new art style just also makes the ultra rares feel special, right? Feel more important.
Yeah. All right. So I looked it up. They said they will expand the booster pack with a character card, 6 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 foil rare, and 1 reprint card.
Okay, so
However, some packs will have a retro reprint and a time shifted reprint instead, and
yeah,
others may
so
have a parallel foil character and a character card.
I, I should probably be looking out for the reprints because there is a delineation with them. So this symbol right here denotes what set the cards are from. So this is the Dark Tournament symbol. And I believe that the reprints, instead of having a black background, have like a white or beige background. And then the retro reprints are just a completely different set. They're the set symbol from the original UU set.
So there
Uh,
was an original set. Okay.
there was yes, selling old debts, adaptable anatomy, deadly claw, unmatched quickness, spirit uppercut, arrogant fighter, armor of the ape. This card is insane. I hate this card already. Um,
What's it do?
so when this card ends up in your momentum, uh, for every attack your opponent plays, you get to give it -1 damage. And so there are just so many there's so many characters that already do like damage reduction that it just becomes very, very frustrating, very, very annoying. We've already been playtesting with some of these cards, even though the set doesn't come out till Friday. But on Tabletop Simulator, we've been able to playtest stuff like that. And this is already one of those cards that I feel like is gonna really, really frustrate me when I go up against it. Elemental Advantage, Cursed Ice Breath, Masho Concealment, or Masho Concealment, Protecting Yukina. Okay, so here we go. Here's one of the time shifted reprints. So this one is legal. You can see it has the same. I don't know if you can actually tell, but it has the same set symbol as over here,
Mm-hmm.
except it's on a beige background versus a black background. And then we have Hiei, Dragon Within. Whereas the ones that are not legal, they'll be very, very obvious if we come across one. Deadly Claw, I Am the Dragon, Spirit Sword Swipe, Master of Drunken Fighting, Out of Reach, Drunken Uppercut, Beautiful Suzuki, Genkai Spirit Shotgun, Finger Daggers, Spirit Gun Mega, 16 Instant Slashes, and then Suzuki.
Now, from your playtesting, how have you found this compared to some of the other UVS sets? Have they been balancing fine across some of these, with like Trigun and this, or do you
So,
sometimes get to some of these and you're like, what were they thinking?
I have not got to any cards yet that I've seen in the set that I'm just like, this feels broken, right? Like you said, what were they thinking? Um, I haven't spent enough time yet to find like a character that I think is that I'm leaning towards or gravitating towards. Actually, what I've been doing mostly, and that's the beauty of Universus, is that I've been taking some of these cards that when I read them, I was like, oh, this fits perfectly in my Asui deck that I love, and it fills a gap that I feel like I've been missing there. Um, and so I so far like love the set for what it does to some of the older characters even. I'm sure once I spend some time playing with these characters and finding a favorite, and then also bringing some of the older cards into these characters, like um, I'm super excited for that. But so far, I haven't stumbled across anything that outside of like very specific niche circumstances feels like what were they thinking? You
Yeah,
know,
that's good.
Steel Muscle Explosion, Banshee Shriek Slash, Settling Old Debts, Beneath the Armor, Yoko Form, Spirit Breaker, Enormous Axe, Bending Blade, Deadly Ruthlessness, Around the World, Reborn Human, and Toya. Okay, so yes, it is the time shifted reprints are the ones that are right before the character cards, which is
Okay.
why there's like the rare and then I Am the Dragon, Master of Ice, No Restraints. I love this card. Like, I wish more of the art, and again, this is, I believe, it's just a screenshot from the show, but I wish more of it was like
Yeah,
this.
it gives it more
Uh, s-
style.
yeah, Spirit Sword Swipe, Master of Drunken Fighting, Out of Reach, Lively Defense, Sakyo's Gamble, Beautiful Energy Blast, Koenma's Task, Kuro Momotaro, and then Rose Whip Barrage.
That's a pretty card.
Adaptable Anatomy, Deadly Claw, Eye of the Dragon, Acrobatic Style, Unmatched Quickness, Spirit Uppercut, Call of the Reaper, Paying the Cost, Double Sword Style, oh, right, Mastering the Dragon, Sword Got Longer, or Sword Get Longer, and Kurama Yoko Unleashed. All right. Spirit Beast Poo, Shapeshift Decoy, Banshee Sword Shriek, Frightening Calm, Thinking on the Fly, Arena Stone Toss, Genkai Spirit Shotgun, Finger Daggers, Body Memorization, Botan's Coaching, Bat Strike, and then Spirit Shotgun. Okay, so
Whoa.
like I said, when we come across one of the uh, retro reprints, right? Not the time shifted ones, it'll be pretty obvious. And so this card is not legal in standard. It's only legal in retro.
That is
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
yeah. Um, one of the things they're doing with the competitive season this year is they're also switching so that every tournament they're switching to a point system. So that just winning a standard tournament isn't the only way to get to the bigger events. And they're also emphasizing different formats. So actually, at some of their big tournaments, I think it's at the regionals, the first handful of rounds are standard, and then the last 3 rounds are draft. Diving Phoenix Crush, Shinobi Prodigy, and I say all that to say that they also are trying to have more opportunities for retro to be played, which I think is why the retro reprints.
That's pretty cool.
Uh, the Final Test, Drunken Uppercut, Frightening Calm, Thinking on the Fly, Enormous Axe, Bending Blade, Deadly Ruthlessness, Ojigi Plant Strike, Rapid Speed Slash, and Chew.
Now, how many alts do you normally find in one of these boxes?
Um, as far as alts were concerned in the last set, I think it was. I don't remember what the hit rate was, but I think it was probably like 2 to a booster box in the My Hero.
So is that
Uh,
Spirit Shotgun an alt?
no, so the only actual alts. So I don't actually don't know because this is a new card that they're introducing. With these retro reprints, right? Um, I don't know if if they take the slot, what would be considered an alternate art. Because so far, the only actual alternate art we have found has been Dimension Sword.
Yeah. Man, that Spirit Shotgun. That deserves to be like in a frame.
Yeah. Um.
It must feel so good as an artist, like when you've come up with this cool design and you finally see it printed with like the foil treatment and everything, and you're just like, yes.
Yeah. Right. Fearsome Transformations, Tornado Charge, Battle Aura, Resting Up, Glimpses of the Past, Ice Sword Slash, Lively Defense, Sakyo's Gambo, Beautiful Energy Blast, Spirit Slash. So actually, this is one of the cards. So I was talking about how what I've really been looking at is some of these cards that play in my already favorite deck in Asui, right? And it's because Asui says that you can discard a card from your hand in order to clear an attack from your card pool, right? So this one says that after this card leaves your card pool during the combat phase, you get to build the top card of your deck face down. So I get to clear this out, allow me to play more cards, and it also gives me an additional resource, allow me to play more cards. Um, it's just so good. Uh, Boy,
Ooh,
and then Zero's Flames.
I like the flame effect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ever since they switched this art style, their foil treatment has been just so much better. I'm looking at the stack of cards piling up, and it is giving me anxiety because I know that I'm gonna have to organize all of them, and I hate organizing cards.
I have been going through that same thing. I actually cleaned off some of my desk, not the entire thing.
Um, yeah, because like right now I have one copy of each card. Like I have a master set,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not including all rarities, just a master set in binders, and then I have like the storage boxes to fit the rest of the cards. But I also have all the cards in numerical order in their set. and so this way, when we build decks, it's easy to go and find.
Yeah,
But it becomes a lot of work.
it
Master
does.
of Ice, Diving Phoenix Crush, Shinobi Prodigy, Arrogant Fighter, No Restraints, Spirit Sword Swipe, Tornado Fist, 60% power, Demon Energy Manipulation, 80% power, A Sun's Love, and then Suzuki again.
A son's love. Send me that card. Fatherhood has been hitting this past month. You ever just feel like you're a good dad? Just like
Uh,
you get those
yeah,
moments.
yeah, I get those moments.
Yeah.
I mean, I also get the moments from like, am I a bad dad?
Oh yeah, I get those all the time.
The final test, Beautiful Card Strike, Master of Wind, Master of Drunken Fighting, Out of Reach, Drunken Uppercut, Ogre Killer, Crowd's Darling, Twin Rose Toss, Spirit Charge Kick, Genkai, Urameshi,
All right. So
Perseverance.
I saw this card on the website and I was like,
Hmm.
that's a cool team card.
Yep. You should take a look at the alternate art for this one.
All right.
That is, I would love to pull that. I don't think it's a card I'm gonna be playing all that much.
Sometimes you just
Um,
need a card to look at it.
yep, exactly.
I really want to talk to these card artists sometimes and just be like, like when they create an alt and they
Mhm.
created like the art on it's amazing, but then the actual like playability of that card is just trash. Like, so it's like I
Yeah,
want to
right.
talk about how they feel.
Yeah. Master of a Thousand Faces. And like I said, I'm not saying that's the case here. I haven't looked
Yeah.
at that in depth enough, but 45% power, kind-hearted, cruel intent, display of power, OGG, plant grasp, armor of the ape, elemental advantage, cursed ice breath, crimson sparrow, Jin, power of yoke. So this is
Ooh.
the SR. Now, if it follows from the last set, SRs aren't guaranteed in each box. There is a hit rate of about, one in I think it's 1 in 16 packs. So there is a chance for you to get none, and there is a chance for you to get more than one in a box. But here is what we have so far.
All right. So question: why
Yes.
do they have cat ears?
Oh, he's a demon. And he was actually a demon fox.
Okay.
And then he had to escape from the demon world to the human world, and he took on a human form, and he was adopted by a woman who raised him. And so that's why that card, Love of a Son, is about him. But in his normal form, he looks like this. But then when his previous spirit fox form comes out, he looks like this. And he's way more powerful like this than he is like that.
Interesting. I might have to watch this show.
I think it's good. I think it's like I said, I think it's a super easy watch. Um, it would probably be even better if it had modern art, but you know, Spirit Beast Poo, Shapeshift Decoy,
I want that
Banshee
card too.
Swords Shriek, Frighting Calm, Thinking on the Fly, Arena Stone Toss, Invincible Body, Double Fist of the Mortal Flame, Demonic Teamwork, Weapon Clash, Spirit Detective, and Rinku.
I love characters that like the invincible body type cards because they're just that character is just a skill check for that arc.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I gotta say I'm fairly impressed with how these
Beautiful card
cards.
strike.
Yeah.
Master of Wind, Spirit Beast Poo, Arena Stone Toss, Demon Plants, Quick Recovery, Call of the Reaper, Paying the Cost, Double Sword Style, The Power of Love, Hiding in Plain Sight, Elder Togoro.
The power of love. Tell me there's romance in this anime?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So much romance.
I don't know if you're lying now.
Okay, so here's the thing. An underlying on the underlying thread of the Dark Tournament is like this is lost love. and like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything because I want you to watch it.
Hmm.
But shapeshift decoy, banshee sword shriek, stumbling warrior, bamboo training slash, cruel intent, display of power, tornado fist, 60% power, demon energy manipulation, chorus of 1,000 skulls. This card looks cool.
Ooh.
Rando spirit gun, Yusuke team leader.
I must say the show must have a pretty decent dub because I remember this was like a big Tsunami slash Adult Swim show
Oh yeah, I
back
mean
in the early 2000s.
I watched the dub. And it's funny because I remember seeing episodes after school
Hmm.
here and there and actually really liking it. And I always thought it was cool that, he has a spirit gun. He basically shoots from his finger, right? Um,
Deku.
and then yeah, yeah. And then watching it now all the way through, being like, oh yeah, I definitely watched like maybe 5 episodes when I was younger. Did not know any of these storylines. Splatter drop, unsettling aura, master of 1,000 faces, plant grasp, resting up, glimpses of the past, ogre killer, crowd's darling, twin rose toss, massive size, Jin, cage of hell.
Damn. God, if I had infinite money.
I know, I know. You know what? There are, and we'll talk about this later, but uh, there have been some releases lately that I'm just like, yeah, yep. I love card games. If I could play them all, I'd play them all. The final test. Sorry, let me use it. Beautiful card strike. Master of wind, master of drunken fighting, out of reach, drunken uppercut, childlike appearance, aura slam, beautiful Suzuki. Oop, spoilers. Surprise daggers, elder Toguro, and Kurama Yoko Unleashed. Okay, so let
Hmm.
me. Oh man, I wish. So this is the XR for that character card.
Okay,
Uh,
yes, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you pulled this one. I can't tell if
yes,
this is an alt or not.
yeah. So this is the XR, so it should just have additional foil treatment. I don't think they do anything more with the art. I wish. Well, we'll put this off to the side, and then we pull another one. Another one we can check.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about XRs in general. I mean, it's awesome, but from the
Oh, as
collector standpoint,
yes,
it's just
yeah.
drives me
It's.
nuts.
I mean, it's a nightmare, and I
Yeah,
mean, obviously, this isn't the only game that does that, but it
yeah.
is. Yeah, which is why I specifically said I don't have a master set of like every uh card out there, like every possible variation, every rarity. 45% power, kind-hearted, fearsome transformations, ice sword slash, beneath the armor, Yoko form, invincible body, double fist of the mortal flame, demonic teamwork, icy blade, the pilot of the river Styx, buoy. Oh, nothing behind this one.
It's the chrome. It's
All right,
just sticking.
two packs left. Yeah, could you imagine? I would. I find it later as I'm sorting all this. Uh, battle aura, steel muscle explosion, banshee streak slash, Yoko form, bear breaker, acrobatic style, Keiko support, acrobatic leap kick, borrowed energy, Genkai spirit gun, thunderous roar, Shishiwa Karamaru.
That's the first
That's
of
a
that. How many leaders are there or characters?
that's a good question. I think I have the breakdown here. If you give me 2 seconds. Oh, I can just look here and it'll tell me. That's not true. That's not how these work. All right. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's 16. I think that's what the past sets have been.
Damn,
Have been 16 characters.
that's a lot of characters. It kind of amazes me. Like it seems like they're putting these out fairly quickly, but also balancing all that, man.
Yeah, so it's funny because I feel like I just did a video, right? On
Yeah.
Max stuff, but they were just the Challenger series, and so I think that is a smart pivot for them and a smart product line to introduce, right? Where instead of going these like 3-4 months without a major set release, they now have something releasing every month and a half, basically. In March, we are getting the Critical Role Challenger decks based on Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, right?
Are they
And
doing the Amazon series or is it just like original art?
I think it is it's not the Amazon art. I can tell you that. I think it's a original art, or it might be art from the actual YouTube channel that um, but it is not the Amazon series art. That's the other thing too, right? With the Attack on Titan set that's coming at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the year. I think the first set of Attack on Titan comes in August. That is using the manga art. It is not using the anime art.
Yo, that might be a set I need to pick up. But if you're doing an unboxing for the Attack on Titan one,
Yeah, of course.
call me.
Well yes, 100%. Stumbling Warrior. This is last pack. Splatter Drop, Unsettling Aura, Demon Plants, Quick Recovery, Bamboo Training Slash, Yusuke Spirit Wave, Set the Record Straight, Malefic Grenade, Eden Box. I need 3 more of these.
What's
All
the
right.
rarity on it?
It's just a rare, but I need 3 more of these because these are also a linchpin of my Asui deck. Uh, we've got Russ in the chat who is not happy about it because I have won many games recently with my deck because of this card. Massive Blow, and Kuwabara Spirited Warrior. Yeah, Kuwabara is all about the power of love, man.
I kind of see it. His hair almost makes a heart. Also,
All right.
I'm looking at this Vox Machina and Mighty Nine art on the
Y-
Universus website.
yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
Like,
Yep. It looks great. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at
there's more. Oh yeah,
our hit. No, just at the hits. All right. So we have the retro reprint in the form of the Spirit Shotgun. We have Cage of Hell, Urameshi Perseverance, Zero's Flames, Rosewood Barrage, Dragon of Darkness Flame, Double Spirit Blast, the Dimension Sword Alt Art, the Karama XR, and then the Power of Yoko.
the power of Yoko counts as an alt character, right?
Oh, it's an SR.
SR. Okay.
Yes, yes. So it is the second highest rarity in the game. Well, I guess actually technically it'd be the third because there are SRs, XSRs, and the Chromers. Um, I have to imagine that the alternate arts have a higher hit rate than SRs, but again, I might be wrong about that. All right, yep, and that wraps up uh this unboxing. Blah, if you can give me Big Rob again.
You're on Big Rob.
Sorry, normal Rob.
You gotta
Is
switch
that it?
cameras.
Oh, I have to switch cameras. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's just keeping us here. It's
There we
100% my fault.
go.
All right, there we go. Yeah. Once again, thank you, Universus. The set releases February 23rd. Check out your local game stores, and for more information, go to uvsgames.com. And until next time, bye bye.